on road accidents.
Hey Manish, have you heard about the accident that took place at Thana?
Yes, I was reading about it in the newspaper this morning. We were talking about accidents only yesterday. There were no less than 3 accidents at that spot last month. Certainly, our roads leave a lot to be desired.
It was a head on collision between a bus and a Maruti van. Many people were seriously injured and admitted to hospital. The driver of the van died on the spot. I was at the accident spot this morning.
How unfortunate! Is there no way by which we can prevent these road accidents? The highway where the accident took place is pretty wide.
It is not enough if the roads are wide. The road should be wide as well as free from potholes. Our roads are full of potholes, and naturally, when the driver tries to avoid them, accidents occur.
Yes, they go at a great speed and swerve suddenly to avoid potholes. As a result, the vehicle coming from the opposite direction or from behind cannot dodge in time and crashes into them.
Then the drivers are always in a hurry and try to overtake other vehicles at all wrong places, such as uphill stretches, road bends, etc., and don't see vehicles coming from the opposite direction.
Drivers exceed speed limits, don't observe rules, and are careless as well. Drunken driving causes some of the accidents. Can't the authorities do something about this wanton loss of life on the highway?
What about the roadworthiness of commercial passenger vehicles? Who bothers about it? Besides, the transport department is not strict in giving licenses. It is alleged that corruption is rampant in the department. The net result is accidents and deaths.
I suggest that there should be a public committee in every district to look into it. They should also supervise the issue of licenses.
Careless drivers should be severely punished. The license of any careless driver who is held responsible for a fatal accident should be cancelled and strict legal action should follow. Why not arrange some refresher classes for drivers?
Even for private vehicles, annual fitness certificates should be made compulsory if they are more than 15 years old.
Don't you think that pedestrians are also responsible for accidents? It is not fair to blame the drivers always. Pedestrians should always keep to the pavement. But do they do that? They should not cross busy roads at any point they like. There should be zebra crossings for them to cross the roads. I suggest that pedestrians who break the road regulations should also be slapped with fines on the spot, as in some countries. This will at least stop people from standing in the middle of the road and talking, with vehicle whizzing past them.
Yes, you are right. Sometimes they stand there monopolizing the whole road and won't budge an inch when they see a car coming. What happens when a fellow crosses the highway not paying proper attention to the traffic? He might cause a fatal accident and coolly walk away. It isn't fair to blame drivers for all accidents. Pedestrians also should be made to follow the regulations.
Lack of proper road signs also causes accidents. Spots prone to accidents should be specially marked as accident black spots and given relentless publicity in the local media. There should be speed breakers near schools and major road junctions. I have read in newspapers that 90% of our drivers don't know how to read the road signs. It is a shame.
But Anu, laws alone can't change the situation. Drivers and the public should be enlightened on road rules. I suggest even tests after every 5 years for renewing licenses of drivers.
It is all very well to make suggestions, but implementation is the difficult part. What happened when the use of helmets was made compulsory? There was such a hue and cry against the proposal that the plan was almost shelved. I am sure the government realizes the seriousness of the need to do everything to prevent road accidents.
I think it is not because nothing is done about it. It is simply that, in spite of all the efforts by the authorities, accidents keep happening.
One feels helpless and frustrated seeing the frequency of accidents and hearing about them very often.
True.